How are we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Mo.
I'm Audrey.
And today, what are we playing?
Stonelight, the Crazy Magic Tournament.
The Crazy Magic Tournament? Yes, it is the Crazy Magic Tournament. Oh, it is written on there. Very tiny. But we are playing Stonelight. I thought it was just Stonelight the Magic Tournament. And then you said crazy. I'm like, are you just throwing in words? But yes, it is Stonelight the Crazy Magic Tournament. This is up on Kickstarter right now. It is they call it a deck or a card drafting game. So in this game, what you're basically trying to do is gather 6 of these magical stones. That's basically the tournament. That is done in multiple ways. One is by having one of the cards in the roulette come up and draw your actual card. Normally, you're just going to have the number of cards for the number of players. In a 2-player game, it's not in the rules this way, but I feel like it's going to be better because normally what you do is you draw one and then you shuffle them. And with 2 cards, you really can't shuffle. So we went ahead and just put all of our 2 cards in there for our particular characters. But that's one way to get a stone. The second way to get a stone is by spell cards. So there's a library here of spell cards, and we're going to be able to cast those spells through the elements here on the board. So it is a simultaneous action. The first action is figuring out who gets the first stone, and then the second action is all players simultaneously taking their character card, saying 1, 2, 3, and then they say to say boom. They didn't say boom.
Yes, boom.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, boom, and then we throw it to whatever we want. So if we want to go to the resources, you would go to your resources. If you want to get a magic card, you throw it to the magic card. In a 2-player game, there's only 2 options. The magic cards in the library and all of the resources. Each player, based on priority, which right now we have 0 priority, there's no priority on our card, will basically be able to choose the cards in the area they went to. First player gets 2, second, third, fourth, everybody after gets 1. So if I go here into resources and Obvity went to the spells, then Obvity gets to take 2 spells. I get to take 2 resources of my choice, right? If we both go to the same spot, then it goes off of that priority. So of course, the higher the number, that's who gets to go first. We increase our priority with these little priority chips. So it just gives us +1. So some of the spell cards are going to do things like that. They're going to increase our priority, decrease your opponent's priority, give you the magic stones, give them magic stones, copy their abilities, just a whole gambit of different spells that you'll cast to try to win the magical tournament. At the end of whatever number of rounds it takes to get it, you'll basically be able to be the winner with these 6 stones. Now, each character does have special abilities. So I looked at the special abilities, and they did not seem to be very... I don't know. I don't think they really matter much for a 2-player game, because most of them it just gives you priority if you happen to go to the same spot. So we took these 2. I took the Thief. The Thief basically, at the end of the collection phase, exchange 1 resource card with the target player in the same room as you. Only cards drawn this turn can be exchanged. So basically, both me and Obvity go to the resources, then or to the magical spells. Then I have the option to trade the 1 item that I get with Obvity if she basically, which I'm looking for, if she had a higher priority. That's what I was thinking of. I was rereading this. It says exchange 1 resource with the target player. Yeah. Obvity's on the other hand, it wants to focus on the board very badly. During the collection phase, I'm sorry, yeah, our TV, the screen is a lot smaller than it used to be. During the collection phase and before collecting, set aside 1 resource card in the same room as you. Only you may draw this resource card. So if Obvity knows that she needs to get this 1 card, and she knows she has a lower priority than me, then when she goes in there, she can say, hey, I need this card, and she can set it aside, and that way she's guaranteed to be able to take that card, because each one of these is limited to 1 per round. The second way, or the second thing that you have on your side are your familiars. So each of us is going to draw a familiar or pick a familiar. These abilities, again, I didn't look at, but these are more like magical spells. You play them like magical spells. You send them out to battle. So here's the first one. Obviously has not seen these. So that is the Dragon of Chaos. So he basically, the next spell cast by the target player targets a random player instead, and it could be the owner. So he kind of can hit himself. And then we have Trickster Kitty, or Trickster Imp, little imp boy. Steal a magical stone from the target player, randomly determine a player, and give them the magical stone. So basically, she can steal a stone from me, roll a dice, and hope it goes back to her. And then this one is the Sparkling Unicorn. Give the target player one magical stone, so that basically you can give yourself a magical stone. You have the Frostbite Yeti. This is limited, meaning that it can only be played in a normal game once per turn or once per round. However, in a multiplayer or in a two-player game, it's once every 2 rounds. So basically, in a one-player game, you can play it. You have to leave it out for a round. Then you can play it on the following round. For a 2-player, it's every basically 2 rounds that has to sit out. You got this cute little guy here. So he is the Copycat Griffin. So he's got a copycat. So basically, you can target one of the spells of somebody else, which in this case would be me. And then the last one, cutie here, you have a Guardian Fairy. Target player gets +1 priority token if the player is the first to draw resource cards during the next collection phase. They may draw 1 additional resource card. So that kind of gives you the ability to do 3 resources +1 to your priority. So which ability did you like? That one I feel like is really good. That just, you get 1 magical stone every time you play her.
Yes.
Oh, okay, you want her? Oh, you're welcome. Should I do the exact opposite? Should I do the Trickster Imp where I can try to steal it? And if I try to steal it, then I can maybe give it to myself? Why not? We'll do that. The other characters we just have over here on the side, they don't have to play. I mean, you can basically just randomly draw. So like here, Frosty with the Yeti, you know. Even though Oddly's playing the fire person, she's getting the, I guess the fairy. I guess that would be the one that goes with Starzy. Yeah, kind of. And then the dragon would kind of go with you. But it says pick 1 of each, so we're picking 1 of each. Right? So we'll put those into our hand as well. So in our starting hand, we basically have a character card of your opponents. So of course, Oddly is my only opponent, so I have her. And then I have a spell, so we were able to get a spell at the beginning. And then we got our, of course, our familiar. Now, you do get each of your familiar's cards at the very beginning. So whatever it takes to cast your familiar at the very beginning, you get 1 of those. And then you are able to select 2 more cards of your choosing. So whatever 2 cards you want in addition. So you get to select 2 more.
Why do we have to put upside down?
Because you can only 1 per turn. So if say you were to take, that's why your character's ability is so important, because you can only do 1 per turn. All right. So and then you can draw any 2 other ones that you want. Going to do
any 2 other ones?
Yeah, any 2 other ones that you want. Most likely, you're going to try to get the ones that are on your other spell card. That is
Can
in
you
your,
see them?
Yeah. Those it says leave those face up. In your, what's here?
But if they turn.
Yeah, and then turn another one over to refresh the. All right. So there we go. Now we are all set up to play. The way we determine who goes first. Oh, we don't have to determine who goes first in this one.
We both.
Because we go at the same time. Let me take a little bit more agua. All right. So the way we do this is you take your card, not these cards, this card, not that card, that card. Oh, I'm missing me. Where's me at? Where am I at?
You.
Nope, that's not it.
You lost.
I just looked at the AI players' magic cards. So that is one other difference I did forget to mention. In a 2-player game, there is an AI deck. of magic cards. That way there's a little bit of variability in the thing. Yeah, that, and I put that in the wrong deck. Yeah, shuffle those, por favor. Let me make sure that this deck isn't supposed to have the copycat. I don't think it is. I don't think it does. It's supposed to have Golem, Love Interest, Haste, Kindness, Misdirection. No. This needs to go back here in the spell deck. Welcome to one of our streams where nothing goes exactly as planned. And Musica again. Has Spotify been off this whole time? Nope, there it goes. It tricks me because it's in between songs. It tricks me. It tricks me. All right. So the first thing we need to do, I was about to say we need to throw down our cards, but the first thing we need to do is see who gets a magical gem. So I get a magical gem right off the bat, and then we do need to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. This is the reason again why I did more. Like I said, you're only supposed to have the characters in play, but I put all of them just because it's easier to shuffle that way. All right. And so I got my gem. Now we go. What I want. All right, you ready? See, the one with your name on it. 1, 2, 3, boom. All right, so I went to the library. Abdi went to resources. So since we're not in the same room, there is no priority. So Abdi can choose 2 resources.
And how many are there?
Two resources from any of the 3. So that's the difference in the 2-player game. Is this all counts as 1?
But how many do I need? How many of the same one?
As many as you want. Doesn't matter. It's whatever you need to be able to cast your spell. So you can have all the same ones if you want. So that is something. It is kind of deck building in a little bit because you never discard your cards. You get to always take them back during the battle phase. And then since I went here, I get 2 spell cards. And now that we're done, now we can refresh. Yep. Refresh that one. Refresh this one. And we take back our people. At the end of collection phase, I can exchange when we went to different spaces. We'll take back our people card. All right. And now we are doing the spell casting phase, but I got to look at my new spells. So I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Ooh, I messed up. Yeah, it wasn't good to go and get magical spells the very first time. So I can't play a magical spell. You can play one against me if you want, or play one against yourself, because you probably can play your familiar as well. Remember, you have to have the things to cast it.
But
you have to have those things to cast it.
I have. Yeah.
Then you can cast that spell.
One of each.
One of each. Yep, you have to spin them to be able to cast it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and then you have to say who you're targeting. Now, the way this is supposed to work, and we're probably not going to do this anymore because it in a 2-player game, I don't think it works. But basically, what Abdi needs to do is she needs to take my character card or her character card, and then say that she is targeting me. Where did my character card go again? How do I keep losing my little thief card? I grabbed another thief card, right? Oh, it's right there.
So I guess you're my target, but actually this could benefit.
But the way you're supposed to do it is I target you, and everybody throws them down at the exact same time. That's the way it's supposed to be. So you say I target this person. That's the way the game's supposed to be played. That doesn't make sense in a 2-player game. At least not to me. It's not making sense in a 2-player game because you're either going to target yourself or you're going to target me, right?
Okay. So I target you.
So you target me. All right, and you're doing the spell.
It says, target player rolls 1 die.
Okay.
Odd number roll. All players pass all their magic stones to the player on their right. Even number roll. All players pass all their magic stones to the player on their left.
I completely didn't listen to any of that. I was reading. Lo siento. Rolls a die, odd number roll, all players pass their magic stones to the right. Even number roll, all players pass their magic stones to the left.
So I am your left and your right, so you give me your stone. No?
Basically, yeah. I don't. There's no reason for me even to roll. Okay, that card doesn't work in a two-player. Hang on. There were some clarifications on some cards. Darkies and Thief's abilities are limited. Okay, so I can only steal once. Magic Contest reads. That's not Magic Contest. Target player randomly chooses a player. That player receives 2 magic stones. Well, that is not that card. That is Shark Impact. Yeah. So I guess no matter what, you get my stone.
Okay.
And then that goes back to your hand.
Yay.
Yeah, that's not a yay.
Yes, it is, no? Oh, you guys
and then, yeah, then I guess you put these back in their respective pots.
Oh, listen. Because excited,
that's
nice.
That's not very convenient either. Yeah. I guess you could just wait till they run out and then put them back. I guess that would be another method. Okay, that was one round. So now we go into round 2. All right, so Avadi gets a gem because I drew her card. All right, and then shuffle, 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 shuffle. This is roulette is round 1. No. This is the the roulette deck. I guess. Oh, we messed up on the magical thing. Hang on. They were supposed to cast one as well, so we forgot to do that. So Golem, give target player a Golem token. Players with Golem tokens draw 2 extra resource cards during the collection phase. Discard the Golem token at the end of the Golem phase. But who do they target? Are they target both of us?
With a die?
Bested Star Trek. Drop them by to say hi and leave a like. Appreciate that, Bested Star Trek.
Thank you.
2-player combat. Randomly one extra spell casted at a random player. Okay. The random player, Oddity is even. I am odd because I'm odd.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So this is how we determine. It is even 16. So this, of course, is our Extra Life dice, which we support Extra Life charities on every stream. So if you would like to donate to Extra Life, that is down below. Oddity gets this Golem token. That just means on the next collection phase, she gets this benefit. So I will leave that face up so we know what the benefit is. Does Sam supposed to shuffle that at the end of the stage? No, doesn't say that you're supposed to shuffle. So I guess we don't shuffle till we're out of cards. All right, now we go into the what we need to get phase. What do I need to get? I need to get something. All right. All right. So I'm going to, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. Right.
Gosh.
So we went to different spots.
Where are you now?
Yeah, so you get to get 3 cards because of your Golem. I'm going to take one of you, and one of you. All right, so we flip over these. 1, 2, 3. You took 3. You lose your Golem. All right. All right. So now we got to figure out who you want to attack and who you want to target. All right. Ready?
So I'm going to choose.
Yep. You choose your spell. Your Chica's down there. Right. That's the one that should be in your hand. Where's the one that has the ability on it?
Which is the one we throw
That's
there?
the one with the abilities, one we throw there. Okay. Why do you have like 5 cards there? All those other ones should be in your hand. I think. See, I've got all my cards in my hand.
So including, I'm just choosing the spell first.
Okay. Okay.
Now I have to tell you.
As long as you have the ingredients. You have, I don't know, you got water elemental, love elemental, and a rainbow bloom. is what you have.
And the familiar one. That?
Yeah, you can do that. Counts as a spell.
And they target me?
And you can target you.
Then I need...
Playing board games is so fun. What do you... Okay. 1, 2, 3, boom. Alright, and then we have to throw him out there too. And then we have to roll the dice to see who it affects. It is a 6, so it impacts you. So the order, -5. Yours is 2. And this is 4. So 5 wins, so 5 is the highest. Collect all magical stones from all players.
Oh!
Yeah. I split them into any number of piles. I'm going to split them into one pile, because that's any number. And I distribute them randomly among all players. So, here we go.
Yeah.
It's even. You get them back. That backfired on me. That's not going to work out very, very easily for me. Alright, so
No.
number 4. Nope, he's next. 4. Target player, which was you, receives +1 priority token during the magic battle phase. First player that targets this player has no effect, or the first spell. Or you also block the first spell. Alright, well. And then yours is give target player 1 magic stone. That puts
And I
you at
spent my
3.
thing.
And you spend your things. Yep, I gotta spend my things. So let's just put them in a spin pile. Just off to the side. It was a little bit of a nuisance to dig under all of them each time. Okay, and then we take our cards, put them back in our hand. All right. So who gets a stone this time? No. Mio!
Again? Okay, I'm gonna steal it!
You shuffle a deck. I'm not cheating. Don't be stealing me cards. Me cartas.
Your cards? No, your stone.
Me stones. I played in the wrong order. I should have played this other card first, I think. This one? This one? Oh, that should be in there too. Yeah, that should be in there too.
Why are you like that? You keep going.
I don't know. He keeps
everywhere.
multiplying. Like that, I keep finding thiefs everywhere, and then I can't find him. He's sneaky. He's like a little thief. He's like hiding from me.
He's a ninja.
He's a ninja. He's a ninja. Okay.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
We're going to.
We already gave you your gem. Yep. So now we got to figure out what we want to go get. Okay. Ready?
And can we repeat
Yeah, you can do the same action every single time if you want. The only one you can't if it's got the word limited. If it's got the word limited, it's once, and then you have to leave it in play for 2 turns before you can bring it back to your hand. Right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. Oish. Alright, so you get to choose. Well, it doesn't matter. You've got +1, so you have priority. So you get to choose 2 cards because you have priority. Yeah, normally you would get to set one aside, but there's not really a reason if you have priority. What are you going after? Is what I want? And I only get 1 card. You take the fire elemental. All right, and then you flip over the cards back. Refill. Third guy back. All right. And now it is spell casting time. All right. Ready? Oh, hang on. You still got that protection, don't you? First spell that targets a player has no effect.
45 seconds? Not yet.
Oh, this is the magic contest. Okay. This is the one that they said they changed the words on for a 2-player game. The magic contest. Ah, okay.
Or is what are we doing now?
Oh, I can't do that one yet.
I can't do anything yet. So what?
Oh, you can't cast anything?
No.
I have to hope that I cast this slower than the other guy. So, 1, 2. If you don't have anything, you just throw down the card by, I'm casting spells, but if you can't cast any spells, I'm just going to do the same as last time. I'm casting that spell. He's casting that spell. Unfortunately, that means my spell didn't take effect because you were blocked by Love's Protection. Limited. Give a target player 1 magic stone and a kindness token. Players with a kindness token pick first during the collection phase. Discard the kindness token, alright? So, let's see who the target player is. It is 2, it is even. So you get the kindness token. Getting all the tokens. You didn't even participate in this battle and you got the target. Alright. And then you're still protected. You still have the protection from this. Love's Protection. There isn't a Love's Protection though. There's Love's Charm. I don't know how to know that you still have Love's Protection. Because of the +1. We need a Love's Protection token in this. Alright. So that is you. The Hurricane Nara. So I have to discard these 2. Yep. Alright, so next round. So you get a stone. What are you up to? Is that 4? Oh, hang on, and he gave you a stone too. You're at 5 already.
So at 6 we
At 6 you win.
6 we win.
Wow. Okay. Well, I need to get those stones from you. All right. Well, that's because you gotta get more stuff.
We're going to do that?
Alright, so yeah. 1, 2, 3, boom. Alright, well, you, because of this, the kindness, players with a kindness token pick first during, discard the kindness token at the end of the collection phase. So you get to go first because you have the kindness token, which you get to go first anyways, you have a higher priority than me.
I can get only 1, yes, because we wanted to.
You get 2. Whoever has a priority gets to take 2. That's the incentive of getting more plus priority on your character. Oh, and we gotta do. Oh, that's the magic. Yeah. Whoopsie. That one. All right. I'm gonna do. Oh, you took the one I wanted. Alright. And then, hang on, Thievy. At the end of the collection phase, exchange 1 resource card with the target player in the same room as you. So I can do that. So I want to exchange this for this guy. Thank you. I'm thievy. I'm stealing. Alright. Battle phase. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Do you know what you're doing? Dig it. Alright. Ready?
What target thing?
We're at spell time.
Oh, we said we don't have to do that. We just.
That's fine. We're playing by the rules. It's more fun this way. That's not the one you wanted to do? You don't want to target yourself? No? Okay. 1, 2, 3, bam. Oh, it's boom, not bam.
Boom.
Boom. All right.
Boom.
And so 6 is the highest, so she goes first. Change the character. card that target player is targeting to another character. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
No, but not that much.
No, I know. 6. Okay, so even. So you have to now target yourself. You have to target yourself. That's what this card did. This card is forcing you to target yourself now. Alright, limited. The spell, the card has no effect this turn. Okay, so basically you're making your own card have no effect this turn, but it's no effect, so therefore it does nothing. So then there.
But
so then
what if I didn't want this to happen?
you can't. That's in the 2-player rules. It says you can't dispel this because it's not a target player. It just, this happens no matter what in the 2-player game. So then Trickster, steal magic stones from another player.
And you win?
Alright. Well, that randomly word keeps getting me in trouble. 19.
I don't like when you steal my things.
Because I played as Stevie. No? No? That's his is risky. Everything I've tried has required me to no, hang on, did you still have Love's Protection?
Love's Protection?
No, Love's Protection. I got rid of Love's Protection when I tried to do the Hurricane, right? Or no, the Love Charm. I tried to do Love Charm, so Love Protection went away with the Love Charm. Yeah, so that was it. That was 6.
I did all of that for you.
You did all the work for me. I greatly appreciate you gathering all those stones for me and then allowing me to win. But there you go, guys. That is Stonelight.
So
Of course, the rules that we have are the initial prototype rules. They may be doing some developments and changes in the thing. I can say at a 2-player, it does feel a little bit odd because there really is no target player. So this may not be best for all players if you are mainly a 2-player account. It does say it's for 2 players, but I think originally the game was designed for higher player counts, and they've slowly taken it down to 3 to 6 players, and now it's 2 to 6 players with those variant rules. I think some things like the ability cards aren't as good at a 2-player account. I mean, this one here, right? I steal, but then I randomly choose where the stones go. What was that other thing that I did? My thievy, no, not my thievy. One of the other ones I did was the same thing, right? It was like, oh, I get to steal it. Oh, yeah, this one, a Hurricane, the Thieves ability. So, same thing, I get to collect all magical stones from all players. Target player splits them into any number of piles and distributes them randomly, right? What is that randomly? Am I the one randomly saying, okay, I'm going to randomly just give it to you, you, and you? Yeah. Or is it randomly like, I need to randomly draw cards? So I don't know. In our case, could I randomly choose myself as the person? I don't know. So it is fun. I like the art. I really do like the art.
Yeah,
the art is cute. I think, again, it would probably play a lot better at 2 players or higher than 2 players. We, of course, won't know that unless we get some of our family, like our niece. Our niece likes anime, so we may try it out with her as well. But if you think this is the kind of game that you would like, you can click the link down below to go out to the Kickstarter campaign and back. I do know they were pretty close to funding. I think they were over 50%. You know, I can bring this up and give us a real number, give us a closer idea. I do know the campaign has quite a bit left to go. Sure, I guess I'll continue with Facebook. Welcome to Kickstarter. Magical Friends. Nope, that's the other game we played. If you guys want to see how that game played. Stonelight, the Crazy Magical Tournament. There it is. And yeah, so they are about halfway to their funding goal. They're at about 5,000 of 11,000, so halfway at their goal. If you want to go check it out, there is 24 more days to go. So you do have quite a bit of time to make that decision if you decide this is a game for you. There are a couple other preview videos out there. I don't know if there's many gameplay. I think we are one of the first gameplay videos. If publisher reaches back out to us for another gameplay, we'll see if we can fit it into our schedule. Next week, of course, this whole week is mostly a Kickstarter week. We are doing this. We're doing Zoo King. We're doing, what else are we doing? We're doing High Case Strike. We're doing, there's one more. Oh, Hamsters versus Hippos. Yeah. I think we have one more in there somewhere, too. Maybe. That's Tuesday, Thursday. Hamsters versus Hippos would be Sunday. I don't know. I think we have one more Kickstarter game in there somewhere. So if you want to watch that kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the reminder on the live stream videos that we can come out and watch. But until next time, guys.
Yeah.
Peace. Where's the button to make it stop?